Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Damien from Impact Incorporated, and I'm here today to talk about the Newburgh Peace Project. So, I'm working with Jeanette Drake and Rhonda Valentine of their organization For the Love of Tabby and Omani Inc. Shout out to Rhonda and Jeanette. And Rhonda and Jeanette's organization For the Love of Tabby and Omani Inc. is sponsored by Impact Incorporated. So we've been working, most people in the community are familiar with Rhonda and Jeanette and the work that they do to promote peace in Newburgh. And so I've been working with them on what we can do in this COVID-19 pandemic. It seems like the violence is not slowing down. If anything, it's getting worse. There was recently a shooting where a police officer was shot, and then as I understand it anyway, from what I've heard, the police officer shot back and killed the young man. And then there was protests and people set fire to some things in the street. So we just want to say that, violence is not the answer. If anything, it makes things worse, and hate exacerbates more hate, and violence exacerbates more violence. If we are going to stop this trend in our community, then we have to do something about it consciously. We have to say, I'm going to avoid, if somebody is running their mouth and they're calling me names or something, I'm going to brush that off my shoulder, and I'm not going to resort to violence, because I know it's going to escalate from that point. And then, people's families get involved, people's friends get involved, and it's ugly, man. So at any rate, we've been talking about what we can do to address this, right? And there's this COVID-19 pandemic. Today, April 19th, is the first day of Crime Victims Awareness Week. And traditionally, what Rhonda and Jeanette have done is they set up a mural on the corner of Johnston and Broadway there, and they invite members of the community out who have lost a loved one or who have been affected by violence in Newburgh. And they light candles and they say a prayer together, and they share stories about their loved ones, and it's really a touching and moving ceremony. But this COVID-19 pandemic is preventing them from doing that. So we have been talking about what we can do to try to stop the violence in the city, given the current circumstances where we can't gather in person. So today is officially the first day of the Newburgh Peace Project. So we have some plans for the Newburgh Peace Project. We have some things that we want to do down the road, some organizations we want to work with, some people we want to work with to try to address the violence in our city and promote peace. And I'm not going to talk about those yet. Those are all kind of a surprise. But today, launch day for the Newburgh Peace Project, what we're doing is we're challenging everybody to take a pledge for peace in Newburgh. So if you live in Newburgh, if you live in the city of Newburgh, town of Newburgh, New Windsor, surrounding areas, basically Newburgh and Large City School District, what we want you to do, what we challenge you to do, is take a pledge for peace and then tag 3 people on your friends list and challenge them to take the pledge for peace. And then post it with a selfie like this. This is the Newburgh Peace Pledge. And or you can post a video, a full video of yourself taking the peace pledge, and then at the end you would take the Newburgh Peace Pledge pose, and you would post that to your personal social media pages, and challenge 3 people, tag 3 people, and challenge them to take the pledge as well. So it goes like this. My name is Damien DePau. Today is April 19th, Sunday, April 19th, and it is 8:30 in the morning. I believe that violence is a problem in Newburgh, and I want to do my part to end it. I acknowledge that I can do little to control the actions of others, but I can take responsibility for myself. Today I pledge to respect other people, value their life and safety, and care about how they feel and think, even when that's different from the way that I think. Today, I pledge to solve disagreements or conflicts that I have with people through conversation, understanding, patience, and if necessary, mediation with a friend, family member, or teacher. I know that if we are going to stop the violence in Newburgh, that change has to start with me. Today, before all of you as my witness, I pledge to avoid violence even when I don't like someone, even when I'm frustrated, and even when I'm angry. Today, I pledge to be part of the change to end violence in my community. Today, I pledge for peace. And that's it. Now I have to challenge 3 people. So who am I going to challenge? I'm going to challenge Anastasia Gonzalez, Alexis Morgan, and who else am I going to challenge? Cameron Manning. So these are some of the younger people I know. I'm old. I'm 41. But these are some of the younger people that I know in the city of Newburgh who are friends of mine and associates of mine. And really, this is for them. Really, this is for the younger generation. If you're old and you're still acting like a knucklehead going out and engaging in violence, then, there's no excuse for that. But we need to teach our youngsters, our youth in the city of Newburgh, that violence is not the way and that you can avoid conflicts and violent acts through understanding, through conversation, and through really trying to meet someone in the middle, and even if you have to agree to disagree and part ways. So this is the Newburgh Peace Pledge. I hope everybody out there will take the challenge. Anastasia, Alexis, and Cameron, you're next. All right, y'all. I'll see you later. Peace.